Hello everyone. Today we are going to study another very important topic, which is NDP. NDP stands for Net Domestic Product. So how we come to know about NDP? NDP's definition is GDP minus depreciation. Depreciation, it is simple term. Depreciation means wear and tear of machinery and all capital goods which are being used while producing goods and services. For example, I have a coaching class and I have one classroom. Now in this one classroom there are 100 benches are there and 4 air conditioners are there. Now in this one coaching class, let us say I earned 1 lakh rupees from the fees taken from the students. Now see, this 1 lakh rupee is a service charge. So this 1 lakh rupee is GDP of my class. And when it is added into Indian economy, it becomes GDP of India, part of GDP of India. But while producing this 1 lakh rupees, there is brokerage of few benches. There is wear and tear of benches. And simultaneously, at the same time, there is wear and tear of fans which are running in my classroom. There some tubes might go dysfunctional and my air conditions might not work in a continuous 1 year. So let us say when I produced 1 lakh rupees in that 1 year of the goods and of services, I need 10,000 rupees for repairing of all these things. So in that case, 1 lakh rupees is GDP of my class, and when I am subtracting 10,000 rupees out of this 1 lakh, in that case 90,000 rupees shall be the NDP. 90,000 rupees shall be NDP, which is net domestic product. So I repeat once again, what is NDP? It is GDP minus depreciation. I repeat once again, what is NDP? It stands for GDP minus depreciation. Next important concept, base year. So while reading many economic concept, you must have gone through the concept of base year. Like for consumer price index, this is base year. For wholesale price index, this is base year. You have base year for various things. Now various agencies decide base years for various indexes and various economic measures. Why they decide a particular year as a base year? Because we want to have a particular year as a reference year to compare current situation, to compare previous situation, and to come to a conclusion about our schemes, about our policies, about our programs, and about our functionings. So in first definition I want to give you about base year is a reference year. Then how to select a base year? What are the criteria for selecting a base year? So a simplest criteria is there. The year having lowest fluctuation of prices of goods and services is a base year. Least fluctuation, I repeat once again, least fluctuation in prices of goods and services and raw material is a base year. It means the year having stable prices of goods and services shall be treated as base year. It means base year is not fixed. First thing, what I told you, base year is a reference year for comparison. Second thing, base year is not a fixed year, it keeps on changing. Third important thing, base year is decided relatively in comparison to consecutive years as well as previous years. So base year is decided keeping in mind the relative development of prices of goods and services and raw material of the next few years and previous few years is a base year. So remember, least fluctuations and stable prices of goods and services gives us base year. Now why we want to have base year? Because we want to count two things. One is real GDP, second is nominal GDP. These are the definitions are there, and we are going to study example of real GDP and nominal GDP next few slides. So what is real GDP? Just keep it in mind over here, because we are going to see example in next slides. See, what is real GDP? When GDP value is counted at the prices of base year, it is real GDP. So real GDP is linked with base year prices. I repeat once again, real GDP is linked with base year prices. Then what is nominal GDP? The counting of GDP value at current year prices is a nominal GDP. It means we are counting GDP value by taking into account current year prices is a nominal GDP. The difference between real GDP and nominal GDP gives us an insight into the increased inflation, increased prices of goods and services, and the status of macroeconomic conditions of a country in a holistic manner. So I repeat once again, these four definitions are there. First, net domestic product, it stands for GDP minus depreciation. Second, base year, it is a reference year wherein the prices of goods, services and raw material is relatively stable and are least fluctuating. Third, real GDP, when the value of GDP is counted at base year prices, it is real GDP. And nominal GDP, when the prices of GDP are counted, when the value of GDP is counted at current year prices, it is a nominal GDP. Let us see the example. Now, to understand real GDP and nominal GDP, we have taken this example. Let us say 2020 is a current year. Just a comparison, 2020 is a current year. Now, in 2020, these are total number of goods and services produced. Right? Like in 2020, we produced total 200 cars, we produced 100 kilogram of steel, we screened 50 Hollywood movies, we produced 200 kilogram of jowar, we screened or we produced 200 Bollywood movies, and we made 100 medical operations. See, cars are goods, steel goods, Hollywood movie services, jowar goods, Bollywood movies services, medical operations are services. So every economic activity is being classified into goods and services. So these are total number of goods and services produced in the year 2020. It is an ideal example. It is not a realistic example. It is ideal example. Here we have seen that these are total number of goods and services produced in the year 2020. Now next one. Now see, we want to calculate nominal GDP. So what I said, while counting nominal GDP, the prices of current year are taken into account. For example, we are taking the goods and services produced in 2020. Now let us say cars produced are 200, steel 100, Hollywood 50, jowar 200, Bollywood 200, operations 100. But in 2020, that is in current year, prices are much higher. Like every car cost 1000 rupees. So 200 car will cost 2 lakh rupees. Steel cost 30 rupees, 300 rupees per kg. So we have produced 30,000 rupees steel. Hollywood earned, let us say, 400 rupees per movie. Jowar is 200 rupees per quintal. Bollywood movie earned 500 rupees per movie, and every medical operation costed, let us say, 50 rupees. So it is price of every unit, and this is total. So when we get the total of all these things, we get the price of 3,95,000 rupees. So this 3,95,000 rupees is a nominal GDP. I repeat once again, this 3,95,000 rupees is a nominal GDP. See, these are the total number of goods and services produced in 2020. And this is the price of goods and services in the year 2020. And whatever total we got is based on current year prices. So GDP counted at current year prices is nothing but nominal GDP. Now next one. Let us say where we want to discuss real GDP. So while counting real GDP, again we are going to take total number of goods and services produced in 2020 itself. Like same if you just go, you will get the comparison that these are the goods and services produced in 2020 itself, right? Now in 2020 these are goods and services produced, but if you look at the base year, let us say we have considered 2012-13 as a base year, you will see over here that in case of 2012-13 cars were cheaper. In 2020 car costed 1000 rupees, in 2012-13 it costed 400 rupees. Steel costed 100 rupees. Hollywood movies earned 300 rupees. Jowar costed 150 only. So the prices were stable and they were lower. So when we count this entire thing, we get the GDP of 1,79,000 rupees. See, if we compare nominal GDP, it was 3,95,000 rupees. When we compare nominal GDP with real GDP, we get the price of 1,79,000 rupees. It means inflation has increased from 1,79,000 rupees to almost 3,95,000 rupees. So this is rate of inflation. So we are taking same number of goods and services, and we are multiplying these goods and services with current year prices and base year prices. So when we multiply these number of goods and services with current year prices, we get nominal GDP, and when we multiply this current year's produced goods and services with base year prices, we get real GDP. These are very simpler concept. So keep tuned to watch all the lectures. Thank you very much. Have a good day.